Every day I get paid. Every day, every day I get paid. I get paid just the same. I get paid. I get paid. I get paid different ways, bigger wage. I get paid, and you already know it. There's a will, there's a way. Get paid. Get paid.
Great morning, beautiful people. I hope your day is going well thus far. Great morning, great afternoon, great evening, depending on where you are in the world and when you are watching this video. I am super excited to be in the land of the living on this great day. So if you're watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from today. Let me know who is here, y'all. Let me tell you something. I am super excited, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm excited. First of all, I'm excited because y'all, I have my coffee. Now, I know that's probably not a big deal to most people, but you don't understand. When you go a couple of days without this coffee right here that I'm about to share with you all, it does a world of a difference. And my coffee came, so I'm just so happy. I was working out yesterday for the first time in like a whole month, and my body is hurting. Do you hear me? So this CBD is like right on time. In fact, I'm gonna take a sip right quick. In any case, beautiful people, it's a great day to be rich. I know it is for me. That's my sister's tagline, y'all. The sassy millionaire is. And so I decided to use her tagline today. She is the first in our family to become a millionaire. So shout out to my sister, the sassy millionaire. But I'm going to go ahead and share with you all what I want to talk to you about today. But first, of course, I'm going to get started with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach and internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, beautiful people. As you see in the title listed above, today has started with a very great start, as many days do, some more than others, right? And today I happened to check some of the trades that I called, and I woke up to almost $700. Now, the beautiful thing is, all of that was done by 10 o'clock this morning, Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is the thing. What this represents for me, though, is freedom. And that's really what I want to talk to you about, right? Because money is a tool that allows you to create more freedom. It allows you to create time freedom, it allows you to create financial freedom. Money is simply a tool. But if you don't know how to, one, get the tool and or utilize the tool properly, it doesn't do you any justice. And so this morning, seeing that I was able to create that money, and it's only, again, by 10 o'clock, we just got into some more trades before I even got on this live. And the beautiful thing is, today is most likely going to be a multiple four-figure day. And the beautiful thing is that it was all done from my phone. But let me tell you what's more impressing is that not only was I able to create that, but the people that are a part of the Royal Pretty Pip Society that took these trades as well were able to see results. That's what's more fascinating, because this is the truth. A lot of people didn't know about trading just about maybe 15 years ago, because if they didn't have a net worth of $3 million, you couldn't trade. If you didn't have a net worth of 3 million liquid at that, so you wouldn't even know anything about the trading world, right? Forex, because you couldn't do it. And so that means there were a lot of people making a lot of money and the masses had no idea. And there are still people now that make money, they trade, and no one knows about it. But I think it is amazing that there are people now that are sharing with others, that are sharing to the masses how they too can be able to position themselves to get the information that is needed so that they can create financial freedom all by learning a skill set and or partnering with the right person to get you these results. Because I don't have to tell anybody about my trading. In fact, I haven't done that for almost a year and a half, almost publicly. The only people knew about trading with me are the private clients I had that were trading with me. Y'all saw I was silent for a year and a half. And I told y'all, I said, y'all better get in while you can. And folks didn't listen. And then there were some folks that did because they were a part of my private group. Well, ladies and gents, you have an opportunity now to be a part of it. Because when I made money today, all the people that are in the Royal Pretty Pip Society that took those trades made money too. I'm going to sip my coffee on that. When I make money, they make money too when they enter those trades and they follow the instructions. So I'm not being selfish with the information. I'm coming before you to let you know what the possibilities are for you. And like I said, it's all about freedom. Because this morning, I woke up when my body literally decided to wake up. I thank God for that. Typically, I would have to wake up earlier to get my daughter ready for school, but they're out of school this week. So other than the fact that I have to get up for my workout with my trainer, I don't have to wake up whenever somebody else tells me to. That's freedom. What would life look like for you if you woke up when your body said, I'm ready? Whether that was 7 o'clock, whether that was 10 o'clock, whether that was noon, what would that look like for you? What if you had to decide what to actually do with your day? Because right now, someone else is dictating to you, about what you can and cannot do on a day-to-day basis. The freedom that this provides, that literally doing this, can y'all see that? I'm going to show you the screen in a minute. But being able to do this on my phone, I could be anywhere in the world as long as I have internet service and I can be free. I can travel, be on the beautiful beaches of the world. I can literally be with family members if I wanted to. I'm literally on planes, trading. Like I could be anywhere doing anything. I could enjoy life. I can dictate what I want to do. I can be able to go and do mission work if I wanted to. If I wanted to do a missions trip in Africa somewhere or in India, I could, because what of the time freedom that the money, which is a tool, provides for me. Some people don't make $600 in a week. But if you were to tap in, what would the possibilities look like for you if you made $600 by 10 a.m.? I've had people make money before they even get to work. What does that look like? What would that feel like for you? Because you're the only person that can truly answer that question. What are some of those burning desires that you have right now that you're not able to do because of time? Because everybody doesn't have a money issue. Okay. In fact, the majority of the people that are part of the Royal Pretty Pip Society are all high professionals, executives that have masters, doctorates. They have money. But the thing is, they don't have time. So if you had the time, how would that make your life that much better? We see how the world has gone through so much in the last 2 years. And there are a lot of people that wish they had more time. In fact, what happened in the last 2 years caused many to actually get into action to do what they've been wanting to do. They decided to go out and live their dreams and do those things they had on their bucket list because they realized that time is of the essence. But if you're someone that is not able to truly enjoy the time that God has given you, that could put a damper on things. And so I'm here to help you get your time back. I'm here to help you get your life, as you see on the screen. I'm here to show you that there are possibilities that are truly endless if you would so tap into that. If you would so tap in, it's not far-fetched. But we have to learn how to unlearn a lot of things that we've been taught. So now relearn the proper relationships with money. To relearn what it is to actually seize opportunities and how to decipher from what is real and what's not, how to discern. Be able to relearn what it's like to actually have investments or to even learn how to invest and to know that it is possible for you. to relearn what your day to actually look like, what your day-to-day could look like. It doesn't have to be the set schedule that someone else has shared before you. You can create your life. You can create your life. And I will consistently and always tell you the same thing, because no one told me I could create my life. No one told me I could design what I want and actually live it. I was just told, you go become a doctor, at bare minimum a nurse, and just do that. That's what I was taught. That's what I saw around me. Everybody in my family, they're all doctors. And that's great, but it wasn't what I was supposed to do. So I want to share those possibilities with you. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see what is possible for you when you tap in. Because it's one thing for me to do it. It's a totally different thing for you to be able to do it. So you all should be able to see my screen right now. And as you see, $637.54, all done before 10 a.m. this morning. What would life look like for you if that was your reality? I'm just here to cast a vision for you this morning. I'm here to stretch your thinking this morning. I am here to stretch your thinking this morning and to share possibilities with you and to let you know that this is truly tangible for you. If by 10 a.m. you meet your goal for the day, and now you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, because for some of you, that may mean going to volunteer at charities, volunteer at your church. For some of you, that may mean having fun, whatever that looks like. Some of us don't even remember what it's like to have fun. We've been so boggled down with the cares of life. We've lost that childlikeness side of us. Didn't Jesus say we have to be like the children coming to the kingdom? We need that freedom back, that fun likelihood to do whatever we want and feel good. Life has its own issues, but money doesn't have to be one of them. I'm going to say that again. Life has its own issues, but money does not have to be one of them. And so this morning I came to share some possibilities with you, to show you what's yours. What's yours is the opportunity to create your life. What's yours is the opportunity to tap into this world that many don't know of, and it's ever evolving. Last night I was having a conversation with one of my friends about, the metaverse and NFTs, and I was breaking down some stuff for her, and she was like, I don't get it. She's like, I don't see, why would I want to do? But the beautiful thing about it was, she said, but I'm open to hearing about it. She's like, I'm open to learning more of it. And that's it, an openness. If you're open to get the information, that's what you need. You're open to go forward, even though you don't necessarily understand everything. That's what you need. Because I promise you right now, there are people that are literally making money that don't know how they're doing it. I promise you that. Both those people that are actually a part of my Royal Pip Society that are taking my trades, to people that are buying NFTs that don't know what they're doing. One of my friends, she bought an NFT. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. She said, they told me to buy it. I bought it and I made $3,000. She didn't know what she was doing, but she did not allow the fact of her ignorance to keep her from taking action. In her ignorance, she made $3,000. She invested I think she said it was $300, I think. She invested $300 and I think she made $3,000 from buying 2 NFTs. Listen. Ooh, child, let me sip my coffee, honey. This Caprice coffee is everything. See, this is why I'm so calm today. See, yesterday I was mad excited and all over the place and super pumped. I didn't have any coffee. Today I have my CBD coffee. So you see, I'm more refined. I'm calm today. In my Zen place. This is what this Caprice coffee will do for you, okay? It'll get you in your Zen place. Especially if you have some trades that are taking forever to take profit and they want to go all over the world. You just say, you know what, I'm gonna walk away and sip some coffee, some Caprice coffee at that. That's why I'm calm this morning. Nevertheless, my friends, kings and queens, it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to truly tap into what's taking place because I'm telling you, your life can totally look so different. And it does not take a lot of time. In fact, I have one amazing woman who lives in a different country, and she partnered with me a few years ago. She knew nothing about trading. She got partnered with me and she made six figures in 3 months. Did y'all hear me? She made six figures in 3 months. She made over $100,000 in 3 months trading. She knew nothing about Forex. She came in, she tapped in, and made no excuses. That's the other thing. I did a video on Monday and I was listening to the song Put In Work, right? And in one of the parts of the lyrics, it says that, you know, there's no excuses. She made no excuses. She's a nurse that works crazy hours. She was working overnight. She was taking care of her ill mother at the time. And she still made sure that she was learning this thing. And she made $100,000 plus in 3 months. So when I tell you that your life can change and it could change in a very short period of time, I'm not exaggerating. I promise you, I'm not exaggerating. And I talked to you all about this yesterday. This is how I believe God is really condensing the time and restoring the time, right? Because it talks about that in Joel 2 and 25. It talks about how he will restore the years. This is how I believe he's restoring the years for many of us when it comes to finances, because we're able to condense the time and multiply our efforts, make our money work for us to get these returns that are like out of this world. And it happens so quickly for many people that are invested in because of how the systems are working. It doesn't take a long time to change your life. The work that takes place, really, that takes the most time, depending on who you are, is the mindset. The mindset is what dictates whether we actually win in life or not. It's the silent conversations we're having in our heads. It's the stories that we're living by. You know, one of my mentors, Mr. Browning, did a really great training the other day on Monday, in fact, and he was talking about the facts of what actually takes place in our lives and then the stories he put behind it that create our stories that we live by. And we end up living through these stories of things that actually didn't really happen, but it felt like it happened based off of our perception and perspective of a situation. So you have to ask yourself, what conversations am I having in my head? What stories am I telling myself? Oh, I can't do that. Well, that didn't work last time. I tried that. It didn't work. I lost money last time. Or last time someone else did this and then I did. So you just stop. You can't just stop when things don't work a couple of times. Like, you just doesn't work that way. That's not what life is about. Which is why there are certain people that choose to win. Winning is a choice. Winning is a choice. It's not something that happens accidentally. That's gambling. If you're gambling, you might be lucky and might win here and there. But even the serious gamblers have a strategy to what they're doing to ensure they have more wins. So whether you look at it any kind of way, it's all the choice that is made. And I talked to you all the other day about getting mad, making a decision, right? Making your decision, making your choices determines what happens in your life. There's no more pointing the finger at anyone. Everything is based on you. And you could lie to yourself all day if you want to, but that's not going to give you any results. The only time you should lie to yourself is when you're speaking life over yourself and you're decreeing those things that be not as though they were, so that way you can actually manifest what you want. That's the only time. But other than that, it's not going to serve you well. Right? It's not going to serve you well. And when you're so convinced of the unseen world, of the things that you're believing for, the promises that God has given you, all the spiritual blessings that he's already given you, when you're more convinced about that over what you're seeing, what you're feeling and going through, honey, I promise you, you're going to see manifestations left and right. Because what we see is temporal. What we see is subject to change at any time. The real us, the real life, It's in the unseen world. It's in the spirit world. In fact, it's so funny because if we look at the natural parallel to that, it would be what's happening right now with the metaverse. The metaverse is a virtual reality. It's a virtual world. But it's a virtual world who has taken its own course to where now it's become more real to some people than the natural, because people are buying real estate in the virtual metaverse. People are having parties in the metaverse. Real actual business is taking place in the metaverse. Unseen world is not real. You can't touch it. You could feel like you're touching it. I mean, when it comes to manifestation and the metaverse, man, I'm gonna do a whole different video on that, because it's literally the principles of how you take things from the spiritual world and bring it into the natural. But I'm not gonna get into that today. We'll do that another day. But if you could tap into what I'm saying, you will understand the spiritual world and can use the metaverse as a very great tool and example as to how to manifest things from the spirit into the natural. Because somebody had that idea and concept and created a world so you could feel the reality of what's unseen. Ooh, child. I'm going right over a lot of people's heads right now. But in any case, I just came here to share with y'all this morning, once again, the possibilities that you have to change your life. So if you want to be one of those people that are part of the pre-launch for the Royal Pretty Pip Society, you want to make sure that you're getting in my inbox immediately. The prices will go up in the next couple of days. You do not want to miss that, because once they go up, hey, they go up. And even then, when they do, it's well worth it. I just told you could change your whole life in a very short period of time. But why not maximize now with a smaller investment and still be able to see great results and have access to someone who has been doing this for a long time, that has gotten great results, but more importantly, has helped many people. That's why I mostly don't ever share my results personally. At people that come, well, how much money have you made, Sharita? I'm not going to tell you my business like that. But what I do share with a lot of people are the results that I've made for other people. Because that's what's more important. Because I could talk to you all day about what I can do. But one, you can't cash my checks. You can't deposit no money from my account. Or you could deposit, you can't withdraw, rather. How about that? But what's more important is someone who is able to get results for other people. I know a lot of people that can get a great result, but they can't duplicate that. They don't have any testimonies behind them. I share with you what I've done for other people. That's far more impressive than my own personal results. Because even when I share screenshots like I did earlier, y'all just see one account, and that's a smaller account. I'm not showing y'all everything, but I will show you what I've done for a lot of other people. I will tell you how I helped one person turn $100 into $14,000. I will show you how I helped another person turn $100 into over $20,000. I will share with you how I helped somebody else make $5,000, and I helped somebody just double their account in 4 days. I will share those things with you, right? Because that could happen for them. It can surely happen for you. And all they did was copy and paste and follow my lead. And that's that. So I thank you, beautiful people, for hopping on today. Again, inbox me immediately to help you get started. If you're anywhere in the New York City area, you want to be in my amazing meeting taking place tonight for the CBD coffee and crypto event taking place in New York City tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you know anyone in New York, let them know. If you'd like to attend, inbox me. I can give you the details for that as well. We will be doing live demonstrations of trading, so people will be seeing the money even tonight, honey. It's going to be so amazing. And of course, you're going to have an opportunity to try my amazing Caprice CBD coffee, all included with some refreshments and all that good stuff. Okay, so stay in a high positive vibration today. Know that brand new benefits are being loaded to you today. God has blessed you with all things that pertain to life and godliness. May his favor surround you with the shield. Let everything that you touch be prosperous. I thank you all for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, y'all.
Every day, I get paid just to say I get paid different ways. Big wage, I get paid, and you already know it. There's a will, there's a way. Every day, I get paid just to say I get paid.